Stuff. I'm going to review my race from last year. I'm going to work off the experience I got from last year. See if I can. Oh, and
all of his Instagram stories the other week. So he's doing the full rounds, about 15 race weekends for him.
And the guys know what it's like to run, you know, tyres of this age. The Pirellis to hang on very, very nasty moment there for whoever it was behind Veda Pratama. But that's given Veda a bit of breathing
in this year, combined with the Junior GP. That'll do him a world of good.
And Brian Uriarte, well, indeed, they're tremendously, you know, predictable. So even if they fade, it's a predictable fade. Some space.
Got to give a shout out to Beñat Fernandez, the number 7. He's up there into 5th now in this league.
Yeah, he's seen the fact that Veda is splitting here. We're not even half distance yet. We're just coming up to half distance. And Veda, the guys shouldn't be caught out. They, you know, through practice, they use used tyres and new tyres. So the
leading group, superb stuff from him. I was looking through his results from the European Talent Cup last year, and
yeah, a split. He's taken about a 10 bike length lead, and Brian doesn't want to see him. He says, yeah, you know, there's the usual. Very well prepared for the race situation.
Well then, down the back straight we come. I wouldn't say he set the world alight, but Peter, that's what this series is all about. Equal machinery.
The usual, get in behind me. Let's just see whether Hakim Danish follows the script.
4 laps to go. I mean, Peter, this is an exciting race. It's gearing up for a crescendo ride. It's about talent and how well you can work the motorcycle underneath you. And Fernandez
and gets in beside, gets in behind him as they go after Veda.
Right at the end, just look at these riders, 3 abreast into turn 6. Beñat Fernandez thinking, oh look, doing superb.
He is, and he's battling with Carter Thompson. Carter Thompson, as I say, you know, he didn't, he was fast. And Uriarte is closing down. That's a 10 bike length lead. It's back to about 2 now.
Yeah. Look at me, I'm already fighting for the top 4 in Rookies Cup in my first race against the likes of Morelli.
It's his first pre-practice session. He made a mess of qualifying as well, but obviously got things sorted now because he...
Exactly that. Well, the action behind, we're not seeing too much of it at the moment, but it really is all action. You know, this is not what the usual battles we're used to seeing, actually, though, is it?
He's battling with the number 7 of Beñat Fernandez.
Zed Mitani, the number 34, down to about 11th place, 12th place, even 13th place, I think, actually, with Mitani and Plonk. Even though it's still exciting.
It is exciting, and I think, you know, it looks as though maybe Morelli, Fernandez and Thompson are going to get a...
Asia Talent Cup champion, started 23rd on the grid. He is up into 13th now, so he's a real winner there. Because Christian Daniel Jr. crossed the line in 6th position. He's now been pushed all the way back.
Way in that second group, and they're going to be battling there as the top.
Big beneficiaries. Beñat Fernandez falls way back down the order to 12th place, unfortunately, in the final, to 11th. So clearly it's all action behind. I've got to say, actually, you know, TV Direction are listening in. I'm definitely
6 battling for that 4th place, which, of course, if any of these guys make a mistake, it suddenly becomes a battle for the
corner. Must have run wide there. But yes, Mitani, Japan, this is probably the most exciting line to get a look at. Positions 4 down to 13, I reckon, because this is all
podium.
Yeah, exactly that. So then, through the ultra-fast right-handing rider to come out of the Asia Talent Cup for you lot, since won a certain Tayo Furisa. Very interesting, but it's a bit follow the leader. Clearly, the big chunks being taken out of these KTMs on this beautiful back section of the Circuito de Jerez. Angel Nieto steeps in so much auto.
Yeah, and Zen, he was another one of those who made a mess of qualifying, and that is why he started on the 8th row.
Production machines is happening behind this leading trio.
Yeah, that's right. So we've still got Veda Pratama leading, but they...
History, isn't it? I mean, we do love coming here to have the opener of the Red Bull Rookies Cup every year.
Oh, the grid. He was much quicker in the free practice sessions.
Well then, Peter, we have Spain.
You know, they're lapping now at the 140, low 149s, but Hakim's pole time was one...
It's so spectacular.
It is indeed, and you know, the circuit's got so much to offer.
Leading Malaysia, leading Indonesia. Veda Pratama is well and true.
48.2, over, you know, a second quicker than they're now going. It really is a superb test of these young men. Hard on the brakes now, and it still is.
Really on the case, isn't he?
Yeah,
chasing down the leading duo.
And he's going to pick up a double slipstream.
Well then, we've also got the number 77 of Martinez there. Here we are. So this is that battle for
Veda Pratama that leads from Brian Uriarte and Hakim Danish, with nobody out of these three showing him in a minute, isn't he? As he already is, he'll get sucked into those three. He was super late on the brakes.
Brilliant. Look at this. I mean, Carter Thompson leads them. You've got Fernandez behind them. Morelli.
That they've got a little bit extra. Of course, Veda he came through the pack and caught them the first lap. I wonder if he's going to do the same thing again. Can he go from third to second to first?
They're Pugliese, the old sparring partners from the European Talent Cup, now in the Junior GP motor.
But he's been at the front, he's been unable to break away. Maybe he's going to try again.
We have not seen an Indonesian rider battling at the front of Rookies Cup like this and being this sort of exciting. 3 Series goes all the way back to Guillaume Plon, who's back. Well, this is a replay into turn 1. Pratama looking very, very neat indeed. Since Mario Aggi was Super Mario and that little pint-sized rocket he was several years ago. Now again for a 3rd season. Poor Ramersdorfer, who started 3rd. But I mean, what I was saying earlier, Peter, about him doing the Junior World Championship this year. But Pratama, he's all over the back now of Hakim Danish. This is really great. Finds himself in 11th.
Yeah, and then that's no, you know, it's not a bad place to be in.
He came here and he really did spectacularly well in Rookies Cup. This was the only series he was racing in Europe to see.
Absolutely superb stuff. Now, he didn't fly past them on the brakes. He wasn't quite normal circumstances, but when you started on the front row of the grid, you really hope for more, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely. Last year. Whereas now, with Junior GP as well, as Pratama and Uriarte go very wide indeed.
Close enough on that lap, but he's going to be close now on the run in down to the final.
Absolutely. They are not working together and hunting them down, unfortunately. It's now 3.8. Goodness me! Boys! That was not necessary. Good grace.
Yeah, if you're going to tight left-hander to end lap 3, these guys are...
The gap as Morelli, speedway style, slides it into turn 6 there. That's me.
If you're going to exceed track limits, you know, exceed track limits.
You might as well do a bunny hop with it as well, Brian.
Yeah. Super quick pace.
Would like to make a correction of myself as we see Veda Pratama going up the inside then to try and take back the 4th position from Carter Thompson. He does.
That's right.
Yes, I mean, with the extra experience here in Europe, living over here, understanding the culture, because that does impact. Well, that's not normally a place you overtake, is it? Goodness me.
No.
Sorry, Peter, I was going to correct myself. We said no plan B. Absolutely nailing it. But then there's Beñat Fernandez coming up the inside now.
Yeah.
Back their performance on track as well, Peter, doesn't it? You know, how strong is Veda Pratama going to be all season? Singapong went down in the opening crash. It wasn't him, it was actually Lucas Brown, so our live timing...
And they're, as I say, they're all lapping a second slower than they did in practice as well. Morelli was a second fast.
Long, I think Indonesia and Malaysia, mind you, with Hakim Danish in his 3rd year, can be very...